That is a band called Sunday Lemonade and a song called Pancakes, which is a good thing to do on Sunday, although I wouldn't recommend that you have pancakes and then lemonade. It's probably not good for the diabetes, I wouldn't have thought.
No, not necessarily a good combination for your health, but taste buds.
Indeed. Now, there are two people in that band, and they've both got real names that have got two syllables in them, but they go by their abbreviated names, and they are Tys and Loz. Hello, Tys. Hello, Loz.
Hey, Rob Neil, how you doing?
Doing very well indeed, thank you. Now, I have just looked up the map to see exactly where you guys live, and I'm amused by a town not very far from you called Numbugger. I reckon it's a grouse name. I mean, I sometimes wake up in the morning, I'm a bit of a numbugger, but that's another story.
We do this to ourselves.
Now, I don't think we're giving away a big secret to let the people know that you live somewhere near Bega, and if you have driven up the Prince's Highway from where we are to Sydney, you will have been through your town.
Yeah, that's right.
That's it.
I love that you call it a town. It's more like a sign.
Yeah.
There's a hall and a fire station, and that's about it.
What else do you need? And an internationally renowned band, from what we understand.
Righto, you two, let's go all the way back. When did you first, individually and then collectively start playing music?
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I started playing piano in my childhood, but I got to my teens and was distracted by a lot of other things. Let's
Boys,
call it that.
Come on.
Netball, hockey.
The traffic going through Brogo.
You're spot on. Netball, dancing, probably boys.
Yep.
And then I didn't come back to it until I was travelling overseas, actually, living in Canada, and somebody gifted me a guitar. One thing led to another. All of a sudden I was playing open mic nights and writing my own songs. And it's been a whirlwind ever since.
What about you, Tys?
When I was growing up, I was in always loved to sing. Never learned how to play guitar at that point, though. And I was in a lot of like emo screamo bands. That was my jam. Just get my teenage angst out into a microphone.
Yeah, Rob probably knows your music. He's very strongly into the emo screamo genre himself.
Yeah, well, maybe we can stop.
Point me to some of your old albums.
Yeah.
No, I tried to bury them. And then just started traveling, backpacking around for a couple of years and stuff, and then learned how to play guitar because I found I was I'd drink around a campfire and I'd be that really annoying person that would request songs so that I could sing them.
Yeah.
I woke up one morning and I was like, I feel like I was a bit annoying last night. Maybe I should learn the guitar so I can just sing the song.
I was you without talent when I was young. It's exactly what I like doing.
And do you know what he is now? You a lot older without talent.
Yeah, that's right. Nothing's changed, guys.
His hairline has, but that's another story.
Okay, we've got the individual story. Now let's talk about the collective. We've got a guitar player doing karaoke in Canada, and we've got an emo screamer back home in Australia. Where did the connection happen?
Well, I moved back from Canada and decided that I wanted to play music more frequently, go and play gigs for myself in Australia. And I decided to contact some venues that were hosting live music. I hit up a little bar called the Listen Inn, and you better believe that Tyson was the one standing behind that bar. So I walked in for an open mic, shook his hand very awkwardly and said, "I'm Loz," and things just kind of happened from there.
So he gave you directions because he thought you said you're lost?
Yeah, that's it. He laughed and I'm like, oh, sorry, this place is for musicians. And, just really belittled her the moment she walked in. No.
Brutal. 6 months later, though, we things really started to snowball. We fell madly in love. It was disgusting.
Well, actually, I'm glad you said that because I was going to sneak into the next chapter of, what happened first? Did you come together musically or did it happen the other way? But so was it the romance hit first and then the music stemmed from there?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I was going to say the complete opposite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we were hanging out as friends for 6 months or so beforehand, and I would come to your gigs
You would.
And
Tys
then
was my biggest supporter.
Loz was like doing a single launch, right? And down on the Mornington Peninsula, that's home. And I called her up because it was her birthday a few days before, and I was just like, hey, how you doing? We're just friends. And I was like, oh, do you have like a PA organised for your gig on Sunday? And she's like, oh my God, I need speakers. I'm like, yeah. All right, well, do you have a support act? And she's like, I need to get a support act, don't I? Oh my God, what am I doing? And so I was just like, well, I'll bring the speakers if I can be your support act.
Nice.
And I took my Sunday shift off work because I really didn't like making coffees anymore. And then everything kind of sparked from there, I reckon.
Yeah, and we've got people taking notes on this.
Yeah.
And
How to start a band.
No, how to start a romance. I'll bring the PA if I can be your support band. I'm going to use that line next time I'm in a pub. Now, for those who playing along at home who are corporate people going, what do you mean he didn't have a personal assistant? We're talking about a public address system here, that sort of PA, not someone who organises your bookings type of PA.
We're still looking for one of those.
Yeah, excellent. Rob's got much to do. Yep.
Okay, so I'm working on the pitch here, Tys, because I imagine it's you. Loz is the star act. She's got the gig. You're trying to muscle your way in. So,
oh yeah.
At the end of that gig, is that when the two of you looked into each other's eyes and said, "Geez, I reckon we'd make good harmonies, and we'd sing well together as well."
Well, I remember Loz was like, "Oh, let's sing this cover song together." And like as we were setting up, and I was like, "Yeah, that sounds great." And then it got to the time, and she was like, "I'm going to get a special guest up." And she looked at me, and I just went like, "No, I can't do it." Yeah. And she was like, "Oh," and then so she played a different song after that. I know, how's this, right? And then so she played a different song, and then as she was playing that next song, I was like, "What are you doing? Like, get up and sing a song together." And so that we sung a song then. Something happened there. And it was like, "Oh, this is cool."
Now, the people who are taking notes on how to start a romance, what was the song?
It was called "The Girl" by City and Colour.
Yeah, I had a song that was released on this day in 1981. I had "Endless Love" by Lionel Richie and Diana Ross. I thought that might have been the kickoff, but no. Okay, no,
Islands in the Stream.
Yeah,
bit of Kenny and Dolly, more in the genre.
Yeah.
So, when did you start actually going out for paid gigs together?
Well, after that single launch gig, Loz went overseas for the next 2.5 months or something. Can't remember how long it was. It was a while ago.
You said to me on the phone yesterday, it seemed like years and years and years that she was gone. Just trying to help out here, mate.
Oh.
Didn't you? You said that.
Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah.
That conversation was confidential. Don't mention the other things I said.
No. She's the most talented person you'd ever met in your life, I think was another thing you said.
All right, yeah, you can keep mentioning it.
Yeah.
Come on, back on track. What got you together?
Yeah, I took off overseas and went walking across Spain, but again, that's a whole other story.
Yep.
And decided to race my way back to Tyson playing a gig on a Saturday night. I flew in at 5:30 in the morning just so I could be there at that gig. I want to say it was only about a month later that we got a paid gig together.
And
it was the end of 2018.
So were you Sunday Lemonade at that point, or were you Loz and Tys?
No, we were just, we didn't have a name.
No.
We made like one of our best friends says, was like, "Oh, my friend's having a birthday party at her house. Do you want to play music at it?" And we were like, "We've got a gig." She's like, "Yeah, you got to play for 3 hours." And we're like, we know about 5 songs together. So the gig's in 3 days. All right. But we both had done a lot of cover gigs separately before that, but we just had to learn how to do them together and learn each other's because we had such different tastes.
The voice harmony, is that something you've worked a lot on over that, what is now an 8-year period?
Definitely,
yeah.
Definitely. It's an ever-evolving thing.
Yeah. I was real bad at the start. Like, oh my, look, I was looking at...
Creative.
I was creative, yeah. I was really creative, trying I was singing in, like, all of the keys.
You know, swing a racket enough times, you'll hit it, won't you? That's how it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Tys, this is a serious question because I'm just trying to go through my mind what you as a young man would be thinking. When you were singing up there with Loz, were you most trying to impress the audience or her?
Oh, I can't even remember.
No, again, you said it only mattered to you.
Just trying not to.
I've really helped try to give you a hand here, mate.
You've got a long flight ahead of you. We're just giving you a help here, right?
Say the right thing, son. Say the right thing.
Yeah.
I was trying not to pass out because I was so nervous. I think was the thing and if I sung the right words and somebody liked it, then that's a bonus. But
okay, the obvious question is, because when Neil said Sunday Lemonade are coming on, and my eyeballs just spun around, where on earth did that come from?
Oh, where did that come from? We thought we were going to be like, when we started writing music together, we thought we were going to be like real serious singer-songwriters and everything was going to be serious. And we had this completely different name. But then the music that was coming out was like just a bit more joyful than what the name really suggested. And so we're like, we need to change this.
Plus, there was already a band called Megadeth, wasn't there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Couldn't go for that.
Yeah.
What was that song Harry Styles sang? Was it sort of similar, isn't it? Was that Strawberry something?
Are you thinking Nicky Webster, Strawberry Kisses?
No. But Harry Styles had a song, something or other.
The Beatles, Strawberry Fields Forever?
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
That was
sorry.
more recent.
Back to you guys.
Yeah, they'll know that. We'll come to it in a minute.
But yeah, we just wanted something fun and refreshing kind of thing.
Oh, very good.
And,
Yeah. What's better than a chilled lemonade on a Sunday afternoon?
Oh, you've opened a door there.
Yeah, I could think of a couple, but
Yeah.
no, you're in the right ballpark. That's okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
A name that is relevant to, all age groups.
Yes, good point. Yes, all age.
Sunday lemonade can represent a lot of things.
Yes, it can. And there's nothing to say that you couldn't put something in the Sunday Lemonade were you in that mode.
Exactly right.
Yeah, absolutely. So you would describe your music as country? Would that be how you would happily sit?
Look, I'm not sure that we can be pinholed into one genre.
Okay.
It's coming from very different backgrounds. As you heard, Tyson is emo screamo to his core.
Yep.
And has over time developed into like folky music. I feel like I sit in folk, pop, maybe a slight amount of country, but not firm country. So we're somewhere between indie folk, country, roots, sometimes rock.
So with that interesting dynamic, off air I was mentioning friends of the show who have just reached #1 album in the country area. Who decides where that fits? Where do you want it to chart? Do you say, well, this is an album that we've released into the something or other charts, or does the music industry tell you where you're being put?
You're 100% asking the wrong people.
Yes, the correct answer is your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, our research department has just run in the door with a piece of paper in their hand to say that if you look at your website, it says that you were named the People's Choice at the Tamworth Country Music Festival, which is probably where I got the country component from. But if you go to the AMRAP, Rob, you know AMRAP?
Oh, you're all over that.
Yeah, AMRAP description. Roots duo Sunday Lemonade have created a fizz amongst crowds across Australia. Good work. With a splash of heartfelt folk, a dash of powerful rock, and a squeeze of riff and roots, the bubbly pair are the refreshing rom-com drink you didn't know you needed.
I bet some AI clown wrote that.
I reckon Loz did.
That would be me. Yeah.
You did not. Please tell me you didn't write that.
I'm the AI clown.
Hereafter known as Tyson and the AI Clown. There's your new name.
By the way, Watermelon Sugar is a Harry Styles song I was thinking of. I knew it had a fruity flavour to it somewhere.
That's it.
Yeah, good work. So that's a fair old award, the People's Choice, because I think I'm going to go out on a limb here. Sometimes awards in those events, things like Tamworth Country Music Festival, it's sometimes I think influenced by how well known the artist is and who they know in the industry and stuff. Whereas the People's Choice, Are you waving to someone? Are you indicating something, Rob, off air that we can't say on the radio? But when you're the people's choice, that sort of speaks to me. It says, you're obviously the people's choice.
Yeah, it's pretty huge because, like, we definitely aren't country enough for the judges.
Yep.
So, like, the judges, you know, they're doing an amazing job. And there's like 4 people, but we won the people's choice out of, it was something like 27,000 votes.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So that was like the biggest honour because, I don't know, it's a majority vote to us. And I'm like, we care for the people. So.
They're also described here as an infectious indie duo, so don't get too close to them.
No, keep away from that sort of rock.
Yeah, you may not be able to fly if you're infectious.
Now, you are travelling. Are you going on a walking trip across Spain, or is there another reason why you're going overseas?
No, this time we are going back to Europe. Well, Tys' first time to Europe, but we're going on a tour. Our first time touring in that region.
Magnificent. So, who in Europe has contacted you and said, come and play at our place, or have you done what you did originally, go and knock on doors and say, I want to play at your place?
Oh, I am knocking, believe me. I sent out a whole bunch of emails just hoping that, you know, it comes from that thing of nobody's going to do it for you.
Yeah.
Do it for yourself. I don't want to sit around waiting. I think we do a really good job, and I'm so excited to go and share the thing that we've been working on here with a whole different continent, a whole different group of people. And yeah, nobody's going to make it happen but us. So off we go.
The band that Rob has alluded to a couple of times, a band called No Promises that we know Janine and Eric quite well, and they're based, let's call it Foster, in Gippsland. They're kind of in and around that part of the world, like you're in and around the part of Bega. And one of the struggles they have is there's 5 pubs that they can play where they actually make money, because if they go any further than that, you know, it costs them money to in petrol and accommodation stuff.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you would have had something similar living where you are, that you haven't got a whole lot of options. So it's a bit of a risk, I guess, to throw some dollars on the table and say, well, we're going to go and take on Europe.
Absolutely. This is a tour/holiday.
Hopefully get enough gigs to pay your way along the way.
Hopefully.
And win some more friends and fans of the music. I love the fact that I think one of the important things is you've got to be really confident, have faith that you have got a good thing to sell. And Loz in particular, I sort of sense that Tys is still trying to find some belief in himself. But Loz, you are giving off a very confident air about what you two do together.
You've got to be confident. I love what we do. And the feedback from people. I mean, you can't have the people's choice without doing something right for the people. The response that we get from shows is just the most heartwarming thing. People come over and say, like, that made me feel so much better, or I feel like I'm just full of joy now. To get to play that role in the world is so crazy.
Have you done much research on where your target audience might best be in Europe based on what sells in different countries? Because I suppose there'd be a different view of the music industry.
Absolutely, there would. We're pretty much going off, like, what other Australian artists that we work with well here, where they've been.
Apparently Germany and Netherlands are pretty good hotspots for our style of rock, because we've got quite an energetic show. So I think those countries will relate pretty well with that.
And maybe even the Scandinavian countries as well that would appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I think that, honestly, anywhere over there people will most likely appreciate that you've made the effort to come so far.
Yeah.
To put on this show for them, and for them it's fresh and new as well to discover Australian artists.
Now, this is a question for you, Tys, because obviously Loz would not have remembered that you need microphones and sound boxes and instruments. Are you taking all those things with you, or are you going to gather them up once you get over there?
What makes you think Loz doesn't know anything about that stuff?
Well, you just told me before she didn't prepare very well. She didn't have a PA system. She didn't know who the other support act was going to be. So you sound like you're the roadie of the group.
Things over time.
All right, I see where you're getting that from. Yeah, it's come a long way.
That's good stuff.
And you're going a long way.
Yeah.
Look, we're jumping into the wild, wild west is what it feels like. So we're taking all our like instruments and equipment and stuff, but There's some questionable PAs and things happening over there. But I don't know, in it for the whole adventure side of it too, and not expecting the production quality that we get over here in Australia because we've established our show over here. But I'm so excited to get somewhere and have 1 2.5 inch speaker as front of house and have to just rock with that.
Yeah. Well, you're not from the music I've seen and heard, you're not dependent upon heavy amplification and several electronic instruments and stuff. It seems to me that the two of you could sit down with a guitar each and have a warble.
That's quite interesting because we're actually quite the opposite. When we play festivals, we have a full backline of we run through 2 guitar amps. We've got electric guitar. I run a drum kit. I hardly play guitar. I'm more of a drum focused sort of person. But yeah, we bass cab, acoustic amp. I was running 3 guitar lines. It's quite a large sound that we've got to strip back as we head overseas, because obviously we can't take all that backline, or the budget doesn't really allow us to hire it all and fit it all into a tiny little van.
Call this first time in Europe a stepping stone.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're literally just trying to go and plant some roots, and looking forward to building something in Europe.
Loz, you alluded to the fact that you wrote songs in Canada. So are you the creative inspiration, or Tys, are you starting to throw your hat into the ring around the writing?
It is a full mix of lemonade. We both individually write songs. It's a rarity for us to actually write songs together, but generally we'll write them separately and then bring them to the table, and then make some lemonade.
Then the collaboration starts. Yeah, that's good.
Which is probably a little bit easier than our friends Janine and Eric, who got their music going together, living in separate houses as they continued to do during COVID. So they would send stuff via email.
Oh. Yeah.
You can walk out to the dining room table.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in much closer quarters than that.
Magnificent. Hey, I like your sound. I like your enthusiasm. You've got the Aussie stamp, which I think would appeal to a lot of places in Europe anyway. So you tick most of the boxes required. It's just a matter of nailing the performance with the equipment available. But I think you've got an audience, you've got a sound, and you've got enthusiasm and confidence. I think you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to send it.
Oh, and with our European audience, both of them, they will be turning up, so don't worry about that.
Woohoo! All 2 of them.
Well, that's our estimate. We don't think it's quite that big, but we'll run with it. Now, we are going to play a song as we say farewell to you, and it's a song called Distance, which I understand is coming off an EP, which is coming out in a couple of weeks. True statement?
2 weeks away. That's it.
So we need people to do what people did for the No Promises release. We need people to get on to... You can buy it through your website. Pre-order.
That's right. Yep.
So get on there and pre-order this thing. Unsurprisingly, Rob, the website is sundaylemonade.com.au. Get on there. You get to see what these two look like. They're a handsome couple, I can say that. Although compared to us, anyone is. But get on there and pre-order it. I don't know how much. What's it cost to pre-order?
It's $20 including postage.
Oh, there you go. $20. Now, seriously, is that a typo? Surely it's 40. Get on there and buy the album, folks. It'll be delivered to you in a couple of weeks, and the music is great, as you're about to hear from this particular track from the EP. Get on there, buy it, support Australian music. That's the messaging.
Oh, thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
You guys.
No stress at all. Great to have chatted to you. Have a very safe, enjoyable and successful trip. And maybe give us a hoy when you get back and we can have a chat about how it went.
Oh, yeah.
Legends. Thanks so much.
Righto, here they are,
Good on you
Sunday
guys.
Lemonade
Best wishes.
and Distance.